I'm Josh Rubenstein, Public Information Director for the Los Angeles Police Department. This critical incident community briefing is intended to provide you with information about an officer-involved shooting that occurred in Newton Division in the city of Los Angeles on April 22, 2020. You're about to see relevant video footage and learn about other evidence and police procedures related to this case, so you can have a better understanding of what occurred based on what we know right now. The LAPD conducts very thorough use of force investigations, which typically require investigators to interview multiple witnesses, view numerous hours of video footage, and analyze a significant amount of forensic evidence. We're still at the very early stages of this investigation, which can often take up to a year to complete, and our understanding of the incident may change as this additional evidence is collected, analyzed, and reviewed. We also do not draw any conclusions about whether the officers acted consistent with our policies and the law until all the facts are known and the investigation is complete. A word of caution: the images and information you are about to see may be disturbing. When a police officer uses force to arrest a suspect or defend against an attack, it can be graphic and difficult to watch. In addition, there may be strong language used by those shown in the video. Viewer discretion is advised, especially...
911, where'd you say operator 583? Hello?
Hi, there's been a car crash with 5 cars, and the main car that hit everyone is the man, he's killing himself in his car.
He did what in his car? The guy did what?
Hello?
Yes, can you hear me? What did the guy do?
He hit 5 cars, and now he's in his car killing himself.
He's inside the car?
Yeah, he's inside his car killing himself.
What do you mean killing himself? How is he doing that?
The man is trying to kill himself, stabbing himself.
Okay, but how is he trying to kill himself?
He's cutting himself.
Oh, cutting himself. Okay, what's the address there?
546 East 32nd Street, 90011.
Okay, 546 East 77th Street?
546 East 32nd Street.
Oh, I'm sorry, 546 East 32nd Street. Okay,
yes,
what type of car is
90011.
he in?
I'm not sure. It's a big truck. It's like a huge mess in the main street. So, yes.
Okay.
Oh, there's a police officer here already.
Okay, hold on, okay? Hold on, okay?
Since traffic units, your ambulance traffic, San Pedro on 32nd is now an ADW suspect there. Now, the suspect vehicle...
Were at scene of the collision. They received information from a witness that the suspect who had caused the accident was armed with a knife. The officers did not immediately see the suspect, but they requested a backup. As one of the officers began rendering aid to a victim of the traffic collision, the partner officer directed people out of the area for their safety. The partner officer observed the suspect, later identified as 38-year-old Daniel Hernandez, emerge from behind a black truck armed with a knife. One of the officers repeatedly commanded Hernandez to drop the knife, but he ignored the commands and advanced toward the officer, which ultimately resulted in an officer-involved shooting. Hernandez was struck by gunfire and taken into custody. Body-worn video cameras are used by most officers assigned to field duties. They are worn at chest level and capture a general perspective within the line of sight from that angle. The angle of the camera prohibits viewers from seeing everything the officers saw and experienced. Upon activation, both audio and video will turn on. However, body-worn video cameras have a buffer of video without audio from the previous 2 minutes prior to activation. This feature is designed to capture incidents that occur suddenly. The officers requested Los Angeles Fire Department paramedics who responded to the scene and determined Hernandez to be deceased. Investigators recovered a folding utility knife at the scene where Hernandez was taken into custody and booked as evidence. Daniel Hernandez was a 38-year-old resident of Los Angeles.
In the next several months, the LAPD will continue to investigate and analyze this incident. They'll continue interviewing any new witnesses that may come forward and complete forensic tests. After the investigation is completed, our Critical Incident Review Division will forward their findings to the Chief of Police, who will make his recommendation to the Civilian Board of Police Commissioners. The board We'll evaluate the evidence to determine whether the officer's tactics, drawing and exhibiting of a weapon, and use of deadly force in this instance met the high standards expected of all LAPD officers. If you'd like more information on how the LAPD and the LA District Attorney's Office investigates all officer-involved shootings and other serious uses of force, visit lapdonline.org, where you can also find LAPD's use of force policies and procedures. Thank you for taking the time to view this critical incident community briefing.